we have not reached any conclusions, because that's what an investigation is for. But to let that initial video that was released by the Public Defender's Office stand all by its lonesome, I think doesn't paint as clear of a picture that we would like to offer to the community right now. Our investigation will ultimately determine what happened. It will identify if any criminal misconduct took place, if any administrative procedures were violated, and we're determined to get to the bottom of it. Any questions from that?
Brian, we'll start with Brian, then David, then Kevin.
So what you're saying that they recreated the finding of this bag, and is that something that, like, exactly what are you saying here about this fourth video? So
Brian, your question about is what I'm saying, that there was a recreation. I'm not saying that there was a recreation of the discovery of the drugs. And I want to be careful not to say anything, because our investigation has to take its toll. But it's certainly a possibility that we're looking into to see if the officers, in fact, replaced drugs that they had already discovered in order to document their discovery with their body-worn cameras on. That's certainly a consideration. Brian, I'm not in the business of explaining human behavior, but that's a possibility that we're looking into. But again, it's going to be an investigation that's going to take a little bit of time until we determine exactly what happened.
David, then Kevin.
Thank you. Commissioner, do you have screeners looking over all the body camera footage before it's released to the state's attorney's office? Did the screeners notice this?
Well, each and every bit of body-worn camera video, David, and there are tens of thousands of hours of it, is that any arrest that's captured on body-worn camera video, those body-worn camera videos are shared with the state's attorney's office, because they're ultimately going to have to prosecute. So we don't review every moment, every minute, every video. We certainly randomly review any time there's a use of force that's documented or alleged. We review those, but we don't have the capacity, and nor in terms of a best practice in our industry. I'm unaware of any police department in the country that reviews every minute of every video before they share it with their local prosecutor for court.